Well, I appreciate the compliment, but Ryan, we all know now that you're head coaching, awesome play means really, really good players. We got one of the best players in the league at getting open and finishing around the rim in Bradley. And the thing that we were thinking about here is just a couple of different things. We knew they were going to get all switching lineup, and they have Finney Smith up top and Hardaway guarding. So we knew that there was going to be the switch. Initially, we had Bertans, which is a very important part of the play because he creates so much attention that you have to stay close to him so it opens up the lane. But initially, the first part of the play was the little curl action with Mo would set the pick for Bertans, and we would switch. So that took their big out of the play. As you see Bradley, as he finishes the play, you'll see this. So we can go ahead and roll the tape. See, there's a couple of things that's really important that I really love. The first thing I really love about this whole situation is the spirit of our team. When Bradley makes that shot, the whole group is just basically just running to the court, celebrating, and that's when you know you have a special group of guys when they celebrate each other's success. I mean, they were running on the court so bad. I think even Bonga, Isak, I think he tripped over somebody and a couple of players. It could have really been an ugly scene there, but they were so excited in doing that. The next thing that I really look at this play, and it doesn't go unnoticed, is Troy Brown's pass. I mean, that's one of the hardest things to do because you have the clock, the 5-second count is going down, the stress, the pressure of the game, the defender, the offense, you got to read. And a lot of times you got to be able to see it before it even happens. And he does a great job of leading Brad into this. As you can see this pass right here. And they did a great job by putting Porzingis on. Porzingis stood back for a brief second, but then when he knew the count was going down, he jumped on the ball to make that pass even more difficult. And Troy just did a great job. And Brad, see the thing with Brad's footwork? He knew that they thought he was going to overplay, and then he has two options. He can go strong side or he can go the weak side. That's what he chose because Finney Smith overplayed the play, and now that puts the defensive team right here, freeze it right there. That puts them in a confusion now. Hardaway's thinking, well, he didn't use the screen, so I'm staying on Mo Wagner. But Finney Smith's thinking, well, I got screen, so you got to switch off to Brad. So they got a little bit of confusion, and that allowed Troy to make that pass. Go ahead. And if you can freeze it at the very end right here. See, this is another little critical part of the play with what's the guy's name? Max Kleber. So when they switched that up top, he had to stay with DB in the corner. Look at Bertans in the corner. Look how close he is. He doesn't have the ball. The ball's in flight, and he's still connected with him. But that allowed Brad to just shoot because Brad really didn't get a good lift here. But that allowed Brad to shoot over a guy that was 6'2", 6'3", probably 190 pounds. So he knocked him off, got off balance, and made the layup. But if we didn't have that switch, that probably would have been Kleber in there, and he's one of the best, shot blockers and rim protectors in the league. But those are a couple of key moments of the play, and I thought it was really, cool to see all the growth that took place during this season, particularly this play.
Yeah, I think like you touched on your first thing, the spirit of the team is amazing. Personally, I was at this game watching, and the spirit of the fan base, just rewatching it on film, comes through also. And if you could speak about that, I thought it was pretty special.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's the thing that all of our players, talking to our players, texting them, doing our Zoom meetings, that's what they miss. They miss the fans. They miss the Capital One. They miss being in the facility, being in the arena, getting the energy and the just enthusiasm, the crowd. I mean, that just tells you, I think the fan base, they see what we're doing. They see that, we got a good group of guys that you can build on. You see the fall right there. Is that Bonga falling over right there? Top of that screen?
It looks like that? AP and Bonga got tied up. Excitement.
That's so cool to see. But the fans, the team, the spirit, the coaches, everybody was excited for Brad and our team, and that was a good moment for our organization. And what a great game! Look at the score, 118 to 117 with the 1.8 seconds to go, and Bradley does the great job of making a difficult finish look pretty easy.
For sure, for sure. Special players are great. It's great to have Bradley and the rest of the team to make it work. And that's really what it's about, is everyone working together. Great play, coach. And thank you so much for Inside the Play. That was awesome.